Town Hall 11's got some attack strategies here for you from Evolve Your Game that they did in recent CWL Rising Division battle, so check these out. Alright, let's go ahead and start this out with Sir Teabag. He's using an off-meta strategy, which I love to see. He's using witches. And to get the witches inside the base, he uses earthquake spells. Now, sometimes he carries 8 earthquake spells, some for the front and then some for the back. You gotta get them into the base and then outside. And then sometimes he uses jumps. So he just needs 4 earthquake spells to get them inside, jump in the back end. One side, he uses the Ice Golem, P.E.K.K.A, and Wizard to start the funnel. The other side, the Siege Barracks. And then, look at that. He's using Ice Golems to create the shield for them. And then a line of the Witches, line of the Bowlers, and then the Heroes. King, Queen, and then the Grand Warden. Raging them on inside. Now, all of them don't need to go inside the base for this strategy to work. In fact, you want some to go along the outside of the base because they're going to clear the outside buildings while the main troops are in the inside. For the for the spells, he uses a Rage right there in the center, right there on the Eagle. Anytime the troops get close to the Eagle, that's where he places the Rage and uses the heal spell for the Hogs as they start getting low in health so that they last a little bit longer to take down a few more defensive buildings. So this is going really, really well. Now see how he dropped that jump spell right there? The Queen is really low in health, so she is not going to survive long enough to take that green carpet outside of the base, but doesn't really matter because look at the power of this attack is just so good. The troops that are left are going to be able to take it down without her help, which is really cool. I've been following Sir Teabag for over a year now. I've been covering a lot of EYG in family wars and league wars, and he was just so powerful at the Town Hall 10 level with his Frozen Witch attack, and it's really cool to see how he's bringing it up to the Town Hall 11 level and just really dominating with this strategy. While we're finishing watching this attack, definitely hit that like button and please do subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And let's go ahead, that cloud of white, let's go ahead and see that 3 stars for Sir Teabag. Way to go, way to go. All right, for the next attack that we're gonna look at, it is, I believe, this one. Yes, it is. All right, Town Hall 11 Strategies. This is an attack that you definitely want to learn. It is the hybrid attack. It is the meta right now. Oh, definitely. Just very powerful attack right now. So he is starting this out with the Electro Dragon. The Electro Dragon actually on this base is the benefit of using it was so good because of the chain hit. It just went so far in and cleared a good chunk of this base. Now on the hybrid attack, it's nice if you can get that clan castle out. So there's that chalk line. You definitely need to get it out. So he's using the king up north to create the funnel so that the queen doesn't want it too much further out, and he's dropping that jump spell right on in there, laying that green carpet so that the queen will walk right on in there. And come on, take that bait. Will she do it? Yes, she does. In she goes. Where is that chalk line? Right there. Just one more step, and there she goes. All right. As soon as the clan castle focuses on her, then you can drop that siege barracks. The siege barracks is used to create the funnel so that they go up the side of the base. There he goes. He's going up perfect side. So the miners and the hogs will come in from that thin line right up there that has been defined. And in they go, first dropping the miners and then the hogs. And this is a really well laid out definition. They've got a couple out here that are by themselves. I don't know if it would have been beneficial to drop a couple of hogs straight for there. Some of them peeled off anyway, but he was really lucky. The wizard tower was focusing on that hogs before while those wizards were walking up to it so that the wizards could take it down. So pretty lucky on that one right there. All right, now what do we have here? Just a few more buildings to take down. He's got one more heal left, uses it there, but really didn't need to. It's coming up against a mortar and a couple of archer towers, really dominating this. Oh, we have one more archer tower up north. That's okay. We have a ton of cleanup troops here. Ton of cleanup troops. And they're all going to have a party in the corner. Really, really well done. RJE23. Let's go ahead, take a bow. You've got your 3 stars right there. Nice, nice. All right, let's look at the next Town Hall 11 strategy. Let's see. I believe it is this one. Next Town Hall 11 strategy. Now, this strategy, this attack right here was really so on point. Russ was the MVP of the war in this war. He had 4 attacks in this war, and 3 of them he 6-packed with. So, I mean, he just really dominated here. But you can tell you see that wall breaker right there? It went to that corner where he wanted it, but the other wall breakers went over to the edge. So you can tell someone who is really, really good at a strategy or even at a game is not by if they can follow the rules or follow the strategy, but what happens if things go wrong. He was supposed to go in there. He planned on getting inside that base, but it didn't happen. The wall breakers did not open him up, so he has to kind of think on the fly. What's he going to do now? And that's what he's doing here. So Clan Castle has been drawn. Poison was put down on them. Siege has been dropped. All right, Stone Slammer is getting in there, and he's working on the outside. He's working on the defensive buildings that are kind of on the outside, so that when the loons are dropped, they will stay more focused, more clearly together. So it's just a few each for each defense. I love that too. Just 1 2 1 2 1 2 3, depends on how far they're going in. See that? Dropping a few loons here or there, just where they're needed, not lying a line all the way down there. Because they're going for the defenses. They don't care about collectors. They don't care about the labs or anything like that. He saved a few more loons, got a few more to go, and looks like the lava hounds have popped. So the pups are working as well, using that Grand Warden ability as the loons are slowly making their way in there. And here we go. He saved his last loons right down there. Unfortunately, met up with a trap. So he lost one, but that's actually no problem because, I mean, look at this. The cleanup troops have already started working on the town hall, on the trash buildings on the outside, saved his haste to the very end so that they can zoom their way into that multi-inferno, finally bringing it down, So he is truly a master at this game, So, all right, Russ, we're gonna have to figure out a way to keep you humble because you are just so good. So good. All right. So let's go ahead and see your 3-star on this base. One of many. All righty, working our way up. Another type of strategy that you can use at the Town Hall 11 level. Miners. Hybrid is very, very popular right now, but take away the hogs, you got the miners, and still have an OP attack. And I like how he started this attack. Do you see how he dropped a few minions along the outside edge just to clear the trash buildings? The air defenses, or the defenses that can shoot up, just can't reach them. So just clearing off that whole line there. Good way to start. So up north we have the Queen. Already used a super wall breaker to open up the outside edge. Now it's time for the inside edge, and boom, it's open. So there's that chalk line. She's got to cross that chalk line to bring out the clan castle. And also the Queen is there. How convenient. So the Queen and the clan castle, she'll be able to get in one direction, using a loon to go in there as well. To draw up any traps that were in there, and thankfully there were, so that loon took care of it. So now that the clan castle is focused on the queen, dropping the siege barracks on the side. Let's get ready for those miners to come out. Now, the P.E.K.K.A. and the king kind of went in the direction of where the miners are going to go, but that's all right because see how this base is opened up? So they'll be able to just double right on back, and it's kind of easy on this base, which is nice, very nice. There are some hogs in this attack, not the full amount like you'd see in a hybrid attack, but just enough to lend a hand and before they get flown out of the way. But that's okay. They did what they could. Okay. All right, so they're just working their way around. The queen, thankfully, she's still working inside that base, so she was able to take out some of the buildings so that they directed the miners down south, and they're just going strong down there, using those heals really nicely. Now that was the last heal, though, the very, very last heal. So they're going to have to use whatever juice that they have left in them to take down the rest of the base. And what do we have here? We have a Tesla farm. We do have a bomb tower, though. That queen, whew, good thing that queen took down that bomb tower before the miners got there, because bomb towers and miners do not mix well. Do not mix well. We do have a P.E.K.K.A. that's still alive and kicking in there. Took down a couple of Teslas. He's not going to last much longer. Not going to last much longer. That bomb really drained the life out of a couple of those miners, and if that queen wasn't there to help out, we may have lost all of those miners, but this is team effort right here. Let's see. Prince actually got a 6-pack in this war as well, so nicely done, Prince. All right, the last Town Hall 11 attack strategy that we're going to look at. Really good one right here. DragBat. DragBat. Now, I'm not familiar with Wild Turtle, so I was kind of pumped that he got a 3-star, so I could kind of look at his strategy and see what he does. When I saw that, okay, this is going to be a DragBat attack, and I thought, okay, they're kind of scattered around. This is going to be interesting. See what he does. But I mean, look at this. The Expos are on ground. Expos are on ground. That's just an invitation for an air attack. So he's like, okay, here I come. I'm gonna be in air, starting out with an E-drag to kind of lay the line so that the troops can be funneled when they are finally dropped. Using an ice golem in there as well. Now that was an interesting choice, using an ice golem, especially when right here it's kind of funny. He's flown out of the way, so freeze everything up, but that's all right. The eagle was not yet awake, but now it's gone. Now it's gone. And look, that whole quarter of the base is just wiped out, and now it's nice funnel for the rest of the troops to go in. And what do we have left that'll threaten bats? We have 1, 2 wizard towers and the 2 multi-infernos. Now, multi-inferno is going to go down there. The wizard tower is going down there. So we just need to worry about. He brought three freezes, so he's got enough here if need be, but that multi-inferno is surrounded by dragons, so that's for sure going down. All right, so the only thing that they have to worry about, those bats, is that wizard tower right there, and he's got a couple more freezes. He uses 1 right there, and down it goes. Come on, let's see it. Boom. He's got a freeze. He has an extra freeze. This attack was just so powerful on this base right here, and he called it so well. He was able to get rid of that whole quarter of the base at 3 o'clock, so that the dragons were all funneled together through the rest of the base, and it was really, really well done. So let's go ahead. 3, 2, 1, swagging that freeze on the very end. Let's see that 3-star. Oh my god, nicely done, Wild Turtle. So let's see the final score, war results. Evolve Your Game took the win, 73-70. Good game, the fleet of Algeria. Good game, but way to go, Evolve Your Game. I was reading for you. Love to see it. Love to see it. Want to see a few more of those before the end of the league. See, go to the very top. But thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you on the battlefield one day. Bye bye now.